The authority says stay at home in order to help the situation, to help yourself and to help others. Stay safe. Wash your hand frequently, as many times as possible. Like if you are not in a place where you can get water, sanitize your hand, get a hand sanitizer, sanitize your hand as often as possible. This is a disease that you don't even know when or where you get it. So you have to, I know it's God that protects, but you have to do your part and leave the rest for God to handle. Yes. And also, when you are going out, endeavor to get a face mask. Even if you cannot get the normal one, you can also make yours as well. Yes, it's very easy to make. Endeavor to go with a face mask. Endeavor to wear your surgical gloves. It helps. Yes, it helps. Like, so that you don't pick. And another thing I have to say about those face mask and the surgical gloves, when you are using it, please endeavor to do away with it. Like, it's a waste stuff. Like, after using, you don't have to use it twice. That is where so many people get it wrong. You don't have to use it twice. You use and you waste. You use and you waste. You use and you waste. It's like that. Because you don't know how many things you have touched before. Then you now pull it with your hand. And then you are wearing it again. In fact, it's more like you didn't use anything. It would be more better you didn't use anything. Good evening to you, Brother Felix. It would be more better you didn't use anything. But when you use and you remove and dump, yes, you remove and dump, get a new one. It's very cheap. It's 100 pieces in the pack, and it's very cheap for those of you living in the Western world. But for those of you living in Africa, it's still cheap, considering your currency. So it's not that expensive. Just if you must use, endeavor to use and waste. Okay? Use and waste. You mustn't immediately you pull it. Do not wear it again. That is where you get it wrong. When you pull, dump. Okay? All right, guys. Having said that, I am also going to congratulate you for being alive today. Remember, bear this in your mind, that you are alive today, not by your grace, not by your power, neither is it by your might, but by the grace of God that you are alive today. So live any day and wake up every morning, and thank God. Just say, even if you didn't have to say much words of prayer, just say, Father, I thank you for another brand new day. See, in this plague period, we were meant to know that lives death everywhere. Life, it doesn't even mean nothing. Like, it's not yours to give and it's not yours to take. When they are announcing, it looks as if they are chicken. Even if they are chicken, the poultry might have been, exhausted by now. Like, it would have been empty, might have been empty, but they are humans. What do you think? They are people's father, they are people's mother, they are people's auntie, uncles, children. See, wake up every morning and give thanks to God. That is the least you can do. All right, beautiful people, having said that, still on this plague, like this COVID-19. Hey, Kasala don't burst. It don't set. Like, and in fact, it's getting tougher. I like this period. Don't get me wrong. Like, the things that are coming up in this period, oh my God, you would not even imagine it. Because it right now is by force. You have to stay at home. Not just at home, with your families. Yes, with that wife. With that devil of a wife, with that devil of a husband, with that man you will not like to spend many hours with, you have to spend days with right now. You know, it's a kind of a reconciliation something. You know, I was just thinking, and I thought it over and over again. I said, this is more like a reconciliation something, because most families that were not living in peace, you know, this is the period they can just live in peace. You know, they will just mend their errors and they forge ahead life. You know, I don't know if you are thinking the same way as I am, but I know that this plague have really resolved so many issues, and also it has pumped up so many issues. Like, most errors have been exposed, guys. I can't just help but laugh. But it's funny, but also not very funny. But see, this very issue that I am going to treat right now, this issue, it is all because of this plague. Like, all because of this plague. Oh, you know, everybody have to stay at home. The authority says stay at home. You know, stay at home. No going out. Like, no more going out to do stuff. No more. If you are going out, is either you are going for shopping, and when you are going for shopping, your wife or your husband have to be there. So you see, most things that are hidden these days are beginning to pump out. All right, let me start with this, guys, so that you will know where I'm coming from, so that this excitement will get to where you are, because I am very, very much excited right now. Not that I am, you know, mocking them, but I am just laughing because I couldn't help but laugh because of the situation that many families are right now. You know, I got this call just this period. I wasn't even planning on this today. You know, I had other one I was supposed to treat, but I got this call. Like, I said, no, this one is urgent. You know, this plague period, stay at home period, is getting tougher. Please, let me congratulate you, families. This is a time to share wonderful moments. This is a time to share. In fact, do you know that during holiday period, you don't get to meet each other like this? Most times the husband is on holiday, the wife is still working. Most times the wife is on holiday, the husband is still working. Most times the children don't get to meet their parents. This is a time for, you know, to reunite. Like, this is a time you reunite with your families. Like, you get to know your partner better. Your children get to know you better. You play with your children. You do everything with your children. You chat with them. You know, no distractions. No, like, please stop. I want to go and sleep because I will go to work tomorrow. No, because we are all at home. Remember, I said last time that I was partially at home, but right now I am fully at home. You know, I am at home, and so let me not overflog this one. Let me just tell you that this call came. This woman, in fact, her husband, because her husband is a busy type. Let me use that word, because of this plague, they are at home, but he's still working. All right, so she doesn't get to see her husband that much. Like, her husband goes out very early in the morning and comes home very late. At times doesn't even come home because he will say it's either the meeting closed very late, he couldn't come home because of the security and all that. Right now I'm talking that it actually happened in Africa, like in Nigeria to be precise, that she doesn't get to, you know, she doesn't get to meet her husband that you know, that often. That her husband, they sleep in the same house, but most times her husband doesn't come home. Like, he says, the meeting ended very late and I could not take the risk of coming home, so I just decided to sleep off in the maybe available hotel or in the office or blah 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 blah. You know, now most men with their deceit. All right, I use most, I cannot use all, because some men are still sincere. All right, she said, it's been like that, but she wasn't even suspecting a rat. Like, she didn't smell a rat. All right, they were just moving on and moving on and moving on until this plague thing came. This COVID-19 thing came, and they said, stay at home. Stay at home. Oh my God. Like, they're at home. The man was grumbling, why would they have to, but someone needs to go out, you need my business, my this, my that. And the woman said, you are not the only person. They said, stay at home, you stay at home. Do you want to go out and get beaten by the soldiers? Because that is what they do there, we black. Most of us, Nigerians, let me use Nigeria as an example. I would not like to use other African countries. I know Nigeria perfectly. We are very, very stubborn. Like, very stubborn. We are that word, stubborn. When they say stay at home, that is when you want to go out. Not like you are going for something important. You just want to flunk that, instruction, and you go out. All right. She said, do you want to go out and get beaten by the soldiers? That is when they said stay at home, they brought out soldiers that are dealing with them. Those people that are, blockheaded. They flog the hell out of them. Okay, so she said, would you want to be beaten by those soldiers? Hey, nobody, you want to, He didn't know that there was something hidden. But she kept her fingers crossed, and they were moving. He was moody, always moody. The first day, the second day, they were third day, the fourth day, the fifth day. Oh, he was no longer himself. Like, these days before, his phone, he would just put his phone there. His phone will not even ring. His phone will just be there. He will not ring. Not knowing that it was an arrangement. They know what they do. We say, don't call me, I will call you. But when it gets tougher, like the days kept increasing, like, I guess she just couldn't wait anymore. When I said she, I mean the side chick. She called, and the man, the man was very uneasy, and the man picked up the phone and went away, like went outside. He received the call. The woman wasn't even suspecting anything, because the woman felt maybe like the mother of the house felt maybe is one of business associates or whatever, or friend or whatever. So she didn't even smell a rat until she started. So after that the woman did not suspect anything. So the man felt like, there is a chance of him receiving those calls, without the woman suspecting, because she now, after that first one, he now found out that the woman didn't even have interest. But he didn't know that you will not know a woman. Like, you can't you can't tell 100% of women. They pretend they are not looking, but they are looking. Their eyes are not looking, but their mind is looking. Like, he was a kind of ease a little, and when the calls come in, he goes to the toilet, he receives the call, tranquility. Like, the woman didn't. After a while, the night of it, the man had dozed off. The call came. And hey, this woman, as intelligent as she is, she picked up the phone. The other lady was talking and talking and talking. Later said, baby, and the woman did not even reply. Hung up and slept. The next day, you know, it's as if the side chick was not telling the man that I called last night. I was just explaining, you didn't even answer me, and later you hung up your phone and all that. The man said, I was sleeping, I didn't even. He said, but you picked. The man said, I didn't pick. Or I don't know, I can't remember, but I know I slept on time yesterday. I don't know, maybe I was sleeping already when you called. Or, you know, they just discussed it, and they started discussing again. And this time, the woman is now very, very vigilant. You know now, the something has now pumped up, and she's now very, very vigilant. She kept her ears to the ground. Guess what, guys? In this plague period, in this stay-at-home period, in this COVID-19 period, coronavirus period, she got to find out that her husband has another family out there. Are you surprised? Coronavirus. Hey, now you Biko. She got to find that through the text messages, everything. You know, all this while, she never controlled her husband's phone. Like, she never went through her husband's phone. But after all that suspicious act, the nervousness and all that, she got to know that her husband has a family out there. Not just a side chick. Family. This plague. Like someone said, this plague is for the good of others and for the bad of others. If it was not this plague, she would not have known. She would just be floating, you know, just like that. Just like that. Like the Benis will say, like, you know, until a man's death, you will not know the actual women that he has, or the actual children he has, or the actual women that births children for him. If not be this plague, how should for know? Like, tell me. So the whole thing, she couldn't take it anymore, and the whole thing burst. She said, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you? The man said, you know, it all started gradually. It wasn't even his intention. You know, it was just this side chick thing, and all of a sudden the lady got pregnant and said she wasn't going to do away with the pregnancy, and with that threatened to come and expose everything to his wife. So he succumbed. With her succumbing, with him succumbing, he didn't know that one day, or in fact, one day be one day, his wife will still know. He didn't just stop there. After having that, he rented an apartment for the lady. After having that child, you know, him going to visit that child, you know, going to visit the child, one thing led to the other. He got the lady pregnant the second time. The lady has 2 children for the man. Yes, 2 children. 2 children. For that man, you know, they started from the scratch together. You know what I mean? From the scratch together up to this extent that the man is, that they are, you know, the man and the woman. It has been a collective effort. It has always been a collective effort. She's a kind of disappointed right now on the part of the man. One, you didn't just have a side chick out there. You impregnated the side chick. You have, in fact, the first time and the second time, and you hid it from me. If not for this plague, maybe I would have found out on your death. Guys, it's not funny. So that is what we are seeing in this plague period. Oh. in this play period. Not just that. Right now, the lady is the shadow of herself. Like, she's a shadow of herself because she didn't see it coming. Because she didn't smell a rat. She didn't see it coming. She never suspected the man. Even when the man will tell her that they closed late in the meeting, like, she would just accept because she felt she didn't know that the man would be able to do that. She imagination. She couldn't have talked. You understand? So this is it right now. And also I have also another couple that are fighting right now. Stay at home period. Stay at home period. Where are the men getting nervous? I don't understand. Not all, though. Let me use that word. Not all. Where are most men getting nervous? Stay at home now. Stay with your family. If you are sincere, you should be happy that you have opportunity to stay with your family, that you have opportunity to stay with your children, your kids. Why are you getting unnecessary nervous? Why are you getting unnecessary angry? In fact, I don't know. She said her husband gets angry in every slight opportunity. Leave him. He knows what he knows. Leave him. I don't know, though. You guys will have to contribute. But for me, I already told her, it's not just one case this past week. They are similar. You understand? That is why I will not to waste our time. I will not just talk all of them. But with this view, you guys know where I'm going to already. Like I told her, be patient because he knows what he knows. Now is your time. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because he is not very angry right now. He is not very happy right now that he's at home. He's missing out on many things. No more excuse, nothing. No, I am going out, to watch football. No, I am going out to see a friend. No, I am going on a business meeting. We are stuck here. Like some people we say, we die here. Like some people we say, I said, we die here. In fact, so bear with him. Bear with him. See, he's not very happy because there are things he cannot do right now. He's stuck. Be stuck with him. Be stuck with him. See, women, Hebrew women, this is not the time for you to get unnecessary anger. Like, to be unnecessary angry is not the best right now. They are angry. Pet them. Because it's your time. You are the only one they have right now. Because the side chick, themselves, they are not happy. Because shows not the work again right now. Shows not the work. Shows is spoiled. It's spoiled for them right now. Thank you for destiny. If their shows don't spoil right now, like now you get time now. Make good use of the opportunity. See, jokes apart, let us use this opportunity to correct so many things in our family. Let us use this opportunity to correct so many wrongs in our home. See, many families are just there. They are just existing. They are not living. I don't know if you understand that word. Many couples, they are just existing. They are no longer living. They are just there, like just there. They are no longer the husband and wife that is supposed to be. The husband and wife that the Bible says it should be. They are just there. You understand? So this time, use it to correct so many things. Use it to amend so many errors. Get to know your spouse. Get to know them. Work together. Let that person be your partner. I don't understand see, if your husband is your partner, if your husband is your friend, if your husband is your confidant, he got nothing doing out there. When he's outside, he runs home. That is when you know the right buttons to press. See, women, men, do not say I told you. Men, they like to be pampered. That their ego thing, do not trample on it. Do not trample on it. Do you know that I got to find out that these side chicks, they do what you don't do. That is why your men run to them. They do what you don't do. Not as if you cannot do it, but you do not want to do it. For the fact that you are a mother now does not mean that you are no longer a wife. See, many people become a mother and they stopped being a wife. Your husband will definitely go out. He will definitely find comfort out there. We women, we can combine so many things at a time. Not like the men. The men, you will see a woman will be cooking, receiving calls, helping out with home lessons, doing things, putting clothes in the washing machines, doing dishes. We can do so many things at a time, but the men cannot. Those are one of the qualities that the Lord bestowed on us as a women. So in that same way, we can also be a wife, because we first became a wife, most of us though, because some became a mother before they became a wife. Most of us became a wife before we became a mother. So you shouldn't become a mother and neglect your duty as a wife. They are both different. See, you can also be a mother to that same husband of yours and also be a wife. You must have to be a wife first. Before he married you, he saw that quality of a wife in you. So why you are, in fact, you now started bearing children, you are now a mother and abandon the duties of a wife. They are two different things. See, I decided to let us know these things because I know this plague period, we are going to amend things. We are going to make things that has not been working in our home start working well. It is in fact, to God be the glory when our marriages will start to work. Like when marriages will start to excel. When people will start to find, men will start to find comfort in their home. Women will start to find comfort in their home. That way, the side chick will not have access, because someone will say, what will you do for me that my wife cannot do? Thank you, my sister. What will you do for me that my wife cannot do? Women, spice up your marriage. Spice it up. Spice it up. Let it look as if you got married yesterday. Some people, you hardly know, when they go out, you hardly know that they are a couple. If you don't know them, you will not know that they are a couple. When someone tells you those two are a couple, you will say no. Because of the way that women mostly, I'm saying women. I'm not mostly saying men today, because I know that we can do it if we want to do it. The Bible even says that there can be no, as in, there cannot be two heads in one house, like two leaders in one house. Like there can't be two captains in a boat. Even in a flight that there are two captains, one is the head, the other one is assisting. That is what we are to our husbands. We assist them. By the time you begin to rub shoulder with them, you will begin to see the other side of them you don't know. You will begin to see the other side of them you don't think exists. Please, Know your position. Know your limit. Wait, see, men. Hi, men are like babies. They are like your children. If you know the way to get your children around, you should know the way to get your husband around. They are like children. By the time you begin to put them in the position that befits them, that they really want to be, they will be, in fact, they will do anything you want them to do. They will begin to run. See, acknowledge them. After God in your life, make them the second. Like, after God, let them be the first. God number one, them number two. Let them know that they are your head. Let them know that, see, my husband, I call him my crown. Many people don't know why I call him my crown. That is not our pet name. We have another pet name. Like, I call him my crown because he is my glory. He is my glory. I treat him as such. That does not mean we do not have our differences. We do, but we resolve them. We have a way around to resolve them. That is what you should do. No marriage is perfect, my dear. If someone tells you that, if I tell you now that my marriage, in fact, me and my husband, we are like honey and sugar. We do not quarrel, we do not argue. No. I will be deceiving you. But we are friends. We are friends. I made him my friend. I made him my confidant. I made him my gossip mate. And above all, I made him my head. I don't know if you are understanding me. Why am I saying all this? I want you guys to make things work. This side chick thing is getting too much. This side chick thing is getting too much. Is too rampant these days. This opportunity that they are locked down with you in the house, make good use of it. Let them know that you are a changed person. Who says you cannot seduce your husband? He's your husband. He's your husband. Let him know that you are still there. Let him know that you are that same woman he got married to. You know, that same babe he got married to some years ago. So many years ago. Spice your relationship up. Do things that are unusual. Things you have never done before. And you see him running back to you. After this plague, he will go out and he will be young. In fact, he will be complaining. When will I close? I want to go home. I want to go home. Do not make your home a nagging place for him, because men do not like women that nag. That does not mean you will not make your point. You know your husband. I know my husband and I know when to make my point. Men does not like women that nag, that complains over everything. There are things, this is where some women also get it wrong. There are things you overlook in your marriage. Thank you, Mama Mary. Thank you. There are things, also I both love it. Thank you. There are things you overlook. It's not everything you will just see. Not everything you will see. There are things you will see, you throw away your face. Because if you begin to see everything in the marriage, you will begin to see many errors. And unforgiveness shouldn't be in marriage. When you have unforgiveness, you are no longer living. You are no longer living. You are just existing in that marriage. Please, let us learn to forgive our men. Let us learn to forgive our men. Let us learn to spice it up, make them come back. Make them come back to ask for more. Who says you can't do what the side chicks are doing? What are they doing that you cannot do? You have done them before when you were still a babe, let me use that word, when you were still young, when you weren't having kids, you were doing that. What stops you from doing it now? What stops you from wearing, a sexy nightwear for your husband? What stops you from, doing this makeup thing if your husband is the type that likes it? If you were wearing it when he met you, what stops you from wearing it? Some women, they were wearing it and the men went to them, married them, and now they are stopped because they are not stuck. They feel they are now in marriage. They are stuck in that marriage. The man cannot do anything. He can't do anything, but when he goes out, he does something. And at your own risk, because whatsoever he catches out there, he brings it back home. He brings it back home. That is why you have to build a fence of security. Yes, it's not everything God will do for you. You can do some on your own, and the Lord will perfect the rest. Play your part. When your husband met you, you used to look good, wear these trousers, wear makeup, your hair well dressed, everywhere well neat, you bathe 2-3 times a day, for example. And now you are married, you bathe. At times you manage to bathe once a day. At times you don't even bathe. Are you serious? We are women, for Christ's sake. And you think if he sees one outside that is doing that same thing that made him come to you in the first place, he will go to that same one. But if you are still doing that same thing that you were doing, do not get it twisted. Do not get me wrong. There are men that are naturally born a cheat. There is nothing you can do about them. That is the fact. But I am not talking about those ones. I am talking about the ones that situations push to cheating. Most ones, they do it because their friends are doing it. Yes. See, if your husband is cheating, look at yourself from the first day you met your husband till date, if you are still doing the same thing. If you are still doing the same thing, spice it up. Do something that will make it look new. You can spice it up. You can spice it up. There are ways. See, I'm going to treat this topic some other time. There are ways you can spice your relationship up. There are things you will do to spice it up. See, marriage is for two. One can spice it up for the other to follow. The other can also spice it up for the other. See, it's just like that. If it's not you, it's me. These things will make your men stay close. Stay clean. At least, you should be able to bathe as a lady. Bathe. It's a primary thing. Clean your environment. Dress your bed. When most men will talk. Oh my God. There's a topic I will treat some other time. You people that are following right now, you will remember today. When some men will complain about their wife. How can a lady, it should be a part of you. When you wake up, your bed should be the first thing you dress. Thank you, my pastor. Thank you for watching. And thanks for your contributions too. See, in fact, your bed should be the first thing you dress. Keep your environment clean. Cook for your men. You know their favorite. These days they are at home. Hey, Jesus. These days they are at home. Make them happy. Make them feel contented. Make them come for more. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Cook their favorite. Do things you know they will like. Things that will make them wonder. Is this still my wife? You understand now. Tell him whatsoever those people can do out there, I can also do it as your wife. Remember, I was first your wife before I became a mother. I can also become a mother and also remain as a wife. Yes, do not abandon your duties as wives and pick up the duty of a mother. Combine both. He that have ear, let him hear. Combine both so that tomorrow you will not blame anybody. At the end of this plague, your home will be settled. Do not wait. If you are already having crashes with your husband, do not wait for them to come and beg. You are the woman, beg. I know most times it is the men that offense. They need to beg. If you say the man no come beg, you go beg him. He will not remove anything from your body. Most men that are reasonable, when they see that you are apologizing, they will apologize as well. Most men that are reasonable, but most men as well will not, because this ego of a thing is a past body. So when you see that your husband is the type that his ego is very, very high, you have to be there. Because even the Bible says, love the one you have married. It did not say marry the one you love. But if you have opportunity to marry the one you love, good for you. The Bible says, love the one you have married. So be able to contain his excesses. That ego that is very, very high, ready to the beggar every time, so that he will get his position as a man, and then he will treat you right. Yes, he will treat you right. Please, let us spice our relationship up. It will be my greatest joy if marriages are now booming. Like many marriages are now home for the partners. It will be my greatest joy. And even the Lord will be happy as well. Spice it up. Do not say, wait till she know, wait till she did talk. Just try use them. No look person where they talk them. Just try use the something and see the end result. And see the end result. If it works for me, he will work for you. He will work for you. Many people says, in fact, many people, gossips now, gossips around. They says, I'm using charm on my husband. I know they use charm. Now love I they use. Love. Now they use. I know my place. I have my limits. I know my boundary. I know when to do and when not to do. I know what I am supposed to do as a woman and what he is supposed to do as a man. I do not take the place of a man. I have my place and I stay there. I am there. I am there. So, yes, I quite agree, Brother Phyllis. But if you get to talk with most of these men, you will find out that, fine, if this polygamy thing is in them, yes, I quite agree with that. But you will get to find out that most times it is the women that pushes them. Most times it is the women that pushes them. Yes, because I have seen a couple that were to get, as in, when the man went to the woman, she's beautiful, like beautiful. She used to wear this makeup. She used to dress, properly, elegantly. When she got married, she had the first child, second child, the third child. She's now very, very large. That is common with women, yes. She's not very large. Not just large. She doesn't dress the way she used to dress. She doesn't even have time for herself. She doesn't have time to look good for the man. She forgot that this same man is still a man. The same man that came to you is still a man. Nothing has changed. You are the one that changed from a girl to a lady, from a lady to a woman. He only changed from a man to man, because any man, a man that wants to get married is no longer a boy, he's a man. Fine, most of them are still boys in their head, but they are men. So most of all these things, women are the originators. They are the cause. That is why I said there are some that are, chronic cheat. There is nothing you can do about it. Marry Miss Africa, Miss Europe, they will still cheat. Do everything I have mentioned, they will still cheat. One, maybe because they are used to it. Two, maybe because of the companies that they keep. Remember, I disagree with that word that says someone cannot corrupt another. No, it corrupts. I used myself as an example the other time. If you can still watch the video, it's in the YouTube channel. It corrupts. Yes. So, maybe because of the companies they keep. Or maybe because their wife pushed them. Many women nag a lot. Nagging. Many women nag. I know it's something that pushed them to nag, but there is a way you can say it. There is a way you can make your point. Yes. There is a way you can make your point. There is a way you can make your point. Me, when I want to make mine, you want to know when I want to make mine, how I make my point. When I want to make my point, I allow everything to die down. We go to bed, we sleep. In the midnight, I wake him up, we sit down, we talk. We resolve our differences. He apologizes if he's the one that's wrong. I apologizes if I'm the one that is wrong. Chicken, everything bounce back to normal. The children won't even be aware. They wonder, do they quarrel? We do. But in a matured way. And he's even the same. He wakes me up at night and said, see. I was okay, sorry. Everything goes back to normal. Why will people not say you are using charm? Because they didn't see you fighting. They have not come to your house to settle. They have not, you are always together. Whenever he goes out, you are there. Whenever you go out, he's there. Everything. Well, they will say you use charm. And when people begin to say that about you, you know that your marriage is working. You know that your marriage is working. Please, guys, let us use this opportunity to make things work. Let us use this opportunity to make our marriages work. For the men, I beg you in the name of God, see, make your women your side chick. They can be your wife. They can be your mother. They can also be your side chick. Yes. Let them do the things you want. Tell them, look at what I want. Look at what I want. I believe after listening to this, they will succumb. If they don't come here, now they can't know. You understand? So, but try your best. Let them know. My husband will tell me, see, this one, no, this shirt that you're wearing is not good. It's not good. Okay. Which one will I say? Wear this one? If we are going out, he chooses what he wants for me. Because that is what he wants. Not like you will not, even when your wife asks you, honey, what I'm wearing, is it good? You will say it's good. And meanwhile, it does not please you. When you go out, you see another person that is wearing another one, you will not admire the person so very well. Why? You can make it even in your home. Yes. Tell her, no, I don't like this one that you're wearing. Just wear this one, Even when you are fat, even when you are big, there is a way you can still dress and you will be sexy. Who says you must be slim? Must everybody be slim? Everybody must not be slim. Some people work it out, yes, but some cannot. But that does not mean they should kill themselves. That does not mean they should kill themselves. That does not mean that they are no longer humans. They are still human. All you need to do is to dress elegantly. Look for what suits you. What your husband will appreciate. You should know what he likes. He that have ear, let him hear. Oh. Please, guys, if you have contributions on this same one, I know some of you have been writing, but if you still want to contribute, do so. Do so right now so that I will move to the next topic. You know, we are not going to be spending too much time today. By 10, we are done. That is how we are going to be doing it now. Okay? So we are not going to be spending too much time. If you have something to contribute right now, just do so on this so that I will move to the next one, to the next topic as well. Guys, some people are silent here. Why now? Contribute. The lines are open. The lines are open. I believe you guys should have the lines by now, but someone can still put it up there for me, please. Please. You can still put it there so that they will call for contributions. If you are typing, you can also type. Well, I know some people have been contributing, but if you still have more to contribute, just contribute. Let me give this a 5 minutes and then we'll move to the next topic so that we will not spend too much time here today. Okay, my people. Let me put the link so that for those of you that have not subscribed, you go and subscribe. Yes, the link is there already. Just tap it. It will take you to the channel and then you subscribe. Like the videos and share. Okay? Like the videos and share. Any other contribution, please, someone should put the number for me. Okay, thank you, my crown. Okay, Brother Felix said, can you explain why an oga with a beautiful wife at home with full satisfaction still be running after an ordinary maid with no style? Hey, those ones are the chronic womanizer. They will say, do you know what they used to say these days? They will say, it's not good for a man to be, eating okra, or gbono, without eating a goosey. That is a crap. You can also turn a goosey to ogbolo in a way. So those are for the men, Brother Felix. Those are the men that are chronic womanizer. They run over everything under skirts. Over everything under skirts. If not, how will you explain a father that will molest his daughter or stepdaughter or even his own biological daughter? How will you explain it? They just look for anything that has a hole, anything under skirt. They are okay. You understand? Those are the chronic ones. Most of them are possessed, like you likely said. Most of them are possessed and they actually need a deliverance. But most of them are not. They are just being deceived by friends or just being pushed by their wife's attitude. Those ones can easily be pulled back. Those ones are the ones I am talking about today. Those ones that can still be pulled back. You understand? But the ones that are chronic, all you need to do as a wife, be there because it's your husband. All you can do for him, keep on praying for him. That is the least you can do. Keep on praying for him. Make sure you draw him closer to the things of God. You yourself, make sure you are close to God. And then when you are close to God, you start drawing him close to God. Only God can change such people. Not as if they will not change. They can change. But only God can change them. Not you. Not your nagging. Not your constant troubles. In fact, nothing. Only by the grace of God can change such a person. So you need to pull that person close to God. Yes. Any other questions or contribution? So that okay, and let me also add this one. Most of the ones that you are saying now, Brother Phyllis, most of the organs that are running after the housemaid, an ordinary housemaid, like you rightly said, most of them, if you get to enter their family, hello, yes, you should call that, sir. It's not going. I'm coming. No, you mean even the one that is here? Okay, yeah, yes, but you have corrected it. Yeah, I'm coming. Let me control it.
Around this table,
All right, let me put it on the speaker. Okay, we are here.
Yeah, I'm greeting the house first of all, but I want to quickly make some contributions in the sense that we should have that there are some men that are sick.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Some men are sick mentally, and based on whatever they have experienced or how they were like nurtured up, or from the background they came from. I don't really know. Or the environment they have grown up, or some friends they have mingled with in the school, in their college. Okay. All right. So that's why you mentioned that there are some men that molest, that abuse, that are pedophile. Who are like so. But however, those ones they need like therapists, they kind of to rehabilitate them, to put them through, to change their mindset. I'm getting it.
Yes.
But prevention, if a man grows up to get married to a wife, then there are some things that he should not be doing anymore. Are you getting it?
Yes.
People should understand that you are right, because if a man is cheating, all right, cheating leads to something else, some certain actions.
Yes.
From cheating, you went to love with a side chick. From there, you can move out from the house. You can abandon your family, your beautiful wife. So when a man is cheating and privately is hiding from the house, from the woman in the home, that is to say that he still have the interest to stay at home.
Yes.
Are you getting it now?
Yes.
So that one is a different case. So when a man is cheating, according to the nature of men, maybe according to what person men cheat,
Yes.
But it has to be tackled. When a man is start like exposing how he cheats outside to his wife, or he doesn't have fear anymore, the marriage is gone, it's collapsed already, because there's no respect anymore.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
But however, if he doesn't like, if you want it like attend to it, and how to settle it, to iron it, to make sure that the man is brought back home, then the woman in the home is losing the man. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So as you said, if the side chick is doing or whatever, so the woman at home should compete with them.
Yes.
Okay, in order not to lose the man out there.
Yes.
All right. But if originally the man, even if he's a cheater, and still coming back home, and the woman at home is not doing anything about it, let's say if he goes, he will always come back. And he will come, he will go, he will not come back anymore.
Of course.
Are you getting it now?
Yes.
So we should. I'm trying to. I'm also a man. Men. We should understand all this point. Not that if you're right. I'm already at home. I should feel relaxed. All right. Meanwhile, even if he goes, he will always come back. The time will come. He will rent a house outside. He will start giving birth outside. That's why I see many polygamists. Some men are having children outside Germany, France, all over Europe.
Yes.
As you may understand this time. So I believe that when you get married, make sure you start your home. You do everything possible, because women sometimes, when we're talking about some men will just go out and start admiring women outside. There is certain thing that is happening there. You must get to understand that there's certain things happening. Something is wrong somewhere.
Yes.
But when you feel until that as if all is happening, all right, after I've given birth to a man, I've given birth to a boy or a girl, she's not care anymore. You see, one day it will crumble. The money will crumble. It will collapse. Even it will not just crumble at that particular time. But it grows to crumble. You know, it will crack later. The vision will come in. They will separate. That's why you see they will say a marriage of 10 years or 20 years, because the crack was already indoor. They did not tackle it.
Yes.
The marriage was it sound indoor. It is not sound indoor. Are you getting it?
Yes.
The marriage should be sound indoor. There should be happiness. There should be peace in the home. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Even if there is a quarrel and they fail to attend to iron it out, a time will come. It will become a public quarrel. Everybody will begin to know it that they are quarreling. But it wasn't that day that started. It has already started.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
It was between both of them. Woman should know that when the man is not there, or like not showing interest on her, like not really, willing to come home, willing to stay at home. When a man is at home, woman should create for the man to stay.
Yes.
When the peace is not there, the man will always go home. Go out. Are you
Very right.
So,
yes.
I think this is just a little contribution at this time. So I thank the house and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye. Bye.
Okay, my people, did you just hear that? Create a conducive environment for your spouse so that they will not go out. I know, like a mama, welcome, Mama Glory, welcome, ma. She said some men are community prick. Like, there is nothing you can do to stop them from flirting. They want to do every woman they see. Yes, those are the ones that are possessed. They want anything on that skirt. They don't mind if it is their relative, their children, their stepchildren. They do not care. So long as the person is wearing skirt, they will do. Most ones even do men. You understand? So those ones are possessed. We are not actually talking about those ones. Those ones, I have said that they are wives. If you are, should I say privileged? Let me use privilege, because I will not have to, make you feel disappointed. If you are privileged to be a wife of such, all you need to do first, you have to be close to God, and then draw him close to God. That is the only way through. That is the only solution. But if it is just the ones that the wives are pushing out, or that are being deceived by their friends, babes, you know what to do now. We are mothers. We are still babes. So let us do the right thing. Okay, Star Benedicta said she agrees with Mama Glory that some men are just like that. Yes, they are just like that, but they are still husband of people. So you mustn't advise them to leave such marriages. Remember, the only way I will say move, just create a space. It is when you are in abusive marriage. You understand? I don't support that in any way. First, run for your life, and then plan. Go and pray. Go and be praying outside and see if God will change him. That is my own. Do not stay there, because if the man kill you, now you lose. So if it is just for the cheating thing, see if it is the one you can work out by yourself. If not, take him to God in prayer. But first, before God will answer your prayer, you have to be his child. You have to be close to him. So you first, that is why I advise you first, we go close to God, and then you draw him closer. We in this platform, we are not those people that push people into heaven. We are the people that drag people into heaven, because we are candidates, and then we drag people there too. So we are not candidates of the hellfire, and we are not pushing people to heaven. No, we are candidates of heaven. We drag people to heaven, if you understand what I mean. So having said that, thanks for your contribution, and we'll move to the next topic because the time is fast spent. We are closing today by 10. Okay, so having said that, let me say this one as well, because I'd already promised that I'm going to treat this one today. All right, there's this lady, guys. Please do not leave, because your contributions matters a lot to me and to the people that are watching, and to the people that have the issue. All right, this person, they are in the United Kingdom. The man has been there for quite some time, and the lady was in Nigeria. So someone introduced them. Then after which, the man went to Nigeria to marry this girl. So, and this girl was still a student as at the time the man went there to marry her. So the girl, let me use girl because she was still a girl as at that time, a student to be precise, and she told him that she didn't want to marry us at that time because she wanted to be through with her studies. And the man said, don't worry, you can study better even in the UK. I promise you will finish your course. Anything you want to do, you will do it. Any extent you want to carry your education, I will support you. I just want you to agree to marry me and move with me to the United States. And then to the United Kingdom, I'm sorry. And then she was finding it difficult because she didn't want to jeopardize her studies. So she needed more assurance. And, she got her father involved. Her father also said that she wouldn't want her child to be a dropout. That she wouldn't want his child to be a dropout. So the man had to promise the father that he is going to sponsor your daughter if she agrees to marry me. If she agrees to marry him, that he is going to sponsor this girl to the stage that she wants to take her education. You understand? So the lady said, when the man said that, sincerity was written all over him, and even his father obliged. You understand? So they did the marriage thing, they wedded and all that, the traditional marriage, and then they flew to the United Kingdom. So when she got there, after a while, she got pregnant and she gave birth. So she was nursing that child, and she kept on telling her husband, when am I going to, start this process? When am I going to go? I'm just at home and I'm still nursing, but there's a thing we can do, to start from somewhere. I'm just coming from Nigeria. There are things I wouldn't just jump into the school like that. Maybe there are, primary courses I can take before for a test, so that they will not grant me their admission to the university. The man will always tell her, do not worry, there's time. Do not worry. I know what I am doing. I know what I'm doing. And she said, she finished nursing that one, and she got pregnant of another. She bought that one. She has 3 kids right now. Years have passed by. Years have gone by, and this man is not doing anything about the situation. Unfortunately for her, she lost her father, and this man is not doing nothing about that promise that he made to her father. So right now she's fed up. Okay, why did she not come to the United States? Okay, she's here to come and be bearing children. Not that it's not good for her to bear children, but she had this thing, she promised herself that she was going to be true with her education. Like, she's going to school till the highest level that she wanted. But until this man came, he came and he promised her heaven on earth, but he did not fulfill not even a pin of those promises. She said she's been at home for the past years. She isn't doing anything other than nursing children in the house. And she was almost in her final year in Nigeria before the man came. So right now, she said at times a thought will just come to her that she should just pick her things and go. She said, okay, she now also said, what will people now say? They may say that she's a gold digger, you know, because in the United Kingdom, you know, in the civilized countries, when you leave your husband, when you ask for a divorce, there are going to be some percentage, if you know what I'm talking about, that the man is going to be given to you as a single mother. So she said she, you know, she doesn't want people to paint her bad, and maybe people that will, you know, people these days, before they judge you, they don't even know. It is, in fact, it is those people that don't know you that will judge you. It is those people that don't know you that will judge you very, very well, judge you very, very well. Yes. So she said right now she doesn't know what to do. She wants to quit the marriage because she have this passion for education. She want to study. And the man is not doing nothing about it. And she will not, she said she's just disliking that man every day that passes. That she will not want to kill that man one day with anger. You know, she felt like just leaving because she has been talking to this man. He isn't, even before her father died, her father was talking. He said he needed to buy time, you know, he needed time, he needed that, you know, you understand, until her father died. And now he's still not doing nothing about it. So, I don't know, guys. It's all for you to contribute. What would you think she should do at this stage? Because there are some certain things you cannot do with force. And she said she has pleaded. In fact, she has cried everything, but the man is not just doing anything about it. So, I don't know. What would you advise her to do, guys? My people, what would you advise her to do? Please contribute, you know. We are closing today early. We are closing early today. What would you advise her to do? Contributions. Contributions, so the lines are open if you want to call. The lines are open, or if you are typing, type. So that we'll go and rest. They say we should stay at home. It's fun, though. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Yes. It's fun. Though it's not also fun for people. Most especially those in Africa. It's not fun to them as in the average Africans. It's not fun. All right, people, I am waiting for your contribution. So, what do you think she should do? What do you think she should do? The man has made a promise that he has not been able to fulfill. So, what do you think she should do? And the man is not, from what she said, the man is not even ready to fulfill his promises. So, what do you think she should do? And she said she must have to go to school. What do you think she should do? Do you think fight? Fight cannot solve any problem. Violence doesn't solve anything. I know the Bible says that the kingdom of God suffered violence. Only the violence taken it by force, but not in this case. The man is the one with the knife, and he's also the one with the yam. So he's the one that is dictating. He's the one that will decide where he's going to, shaping it. Please contribute to this one and let us forge ahead. And let us forge ahead. The phone, why now? It's not going. Hey, no now. That was what the other caller said. Why? Let me check it, or let me control it, please. Let me control it. I don't know. What is wrong? Hey, this one. Okay. Please, you can try it now. I think it's been rectified. Let's see. It's still. Let me see. Is it okay? He just gave me a missed call. He just gave me a missed call. Please try and see if it's okay now. Rumi, no. Yeah, it's okay now. Hello? Hello? Good evening to you, madam. Everything is good. And you?
My contribution for the topic of today.
Yes. Yes.
The first one in Nigeria.
Yes.
So for me, I got from my own role, from my own I think that the woman was not watchful. Because sometimes we women we say that because we started with the man from nothing from scratch, so we don't forget ourselves, forget everything, and says so women they both they say, I know, I trust him, I know that he will not do it. But sometimes this one watch them. Sometimes we don't forget about them, but sometimes we come back after maybe we just be calculating them, watch them. If I go to Baba Day, sometimes we see Baba Day, we see look, maybe we see they look there, they watch them and see if they are still upright.
Yes.
If not the man will fail me before, if that is still big. So that's how for me, that's how it's supposed to be. That woman wasn't watchful. She just didn't say, "Let me get, I don't overcome." So for me, that was she didn't do right. I say.
Okay.
For that side.
Okay.
So the second one.
Yes.
We are in a civilized country. in the Western world. So the woman can go to school anytime she wants to go herself without even if the man says no, no, she needs to go if she wants to fulfill her dream.
Yes.
She wants to go, she can go with anyone. Yeah, because we're in the Western world.
Yes.
If she wants to go, she can go. Except she don't want to go. She will say, okay, she wants to submit to the man everything that the man says she wants to know. Since that's her dream, the man promised them right from day one. Yes. The man now don't want to fulfill his promise. Then in the Western world, the woman should carry on and go to school if she wants to go.
With or without the man's approval, you mean?
Yes, without, because he promised them right from time. He promised them if he did not fulfill his promise, so he will go to school.
Where will she get the finance?
No, in the Western world, she can afford it. Some people, they go to school at the same time, they work. So she can afford it if she really wants to do it. Except she's the type that is so lazy that she wants to depend on the man in everything. That's where she cannot do anything. But if she really wants to, she can do it.
Okay.
That's my own opinion.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. She said, the caller just said that if you want to school, you can afford it on your own. Like you are in a Western world, like you can be schooling and working at the same time. That if you are not lazy, you will be able to do it on your own with or without the man's approval. So if you guys agree or disagree, come up with your own. The lines are open right now. Hello? Please reduce yourself.
Hello?
Hello.
Good evening.
You are welcome.
I just called in respect of these particular topics to make my little contribution.
Okay.
I actually, from the beginning, she made a very big mistake because the moment she landed, she would have made sure that the husband starts making plans of how going to school before she starts bearing kids.
Okay.
So it's the woman that determines when not or when to give birth in a marriage. So at least our dream was going to school. Now that she has arrived, she would have made sure that plans of her going to school started even before her giving birth. That's where she made the mistake. But nevertheless, it's not too late. But quitting the home because of school and wherever is not the best option. Okay. Like the previous caller said, she could as well go to school. Even if the husband is not showing interest, but at least let her take a step. I think she should take a step. If you want to go to school, you don't just start the process with money. She should go pick the phone. She should see if she could secure an admission. So having secured an admission, then she will not know if the husband will support or not. But if the admission comes, I believe certainly she will work or look for other means to pay the school fees or whatever. But she should take a step and stop relying on her husband because she has got it wrong from the beginning. So the earlier she's waiting for her husband to say, okay, come and go to school, or as long as she keeps waiting for her husband to say, come and go to school, she will forfeit that dream. So she just go ahead and take a step. At least she's belonging in the country. She knows what to do and how to do it. She should go and take it home and see if she could secure an admission. Having secured an admission, she now follow the next step. There is her husband face to support. Then I believe she could look for a job, like the previous caller said. And before you know, after all, people work and school over there. So I believe she can also fulfill her dream. Putting the marriage is not the best option with kids, at least for the sake of the kids.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your contribution. Bye. Okay, still a similar thing, like you can also get a part-time job and also school as well. That the caller said it's not a good option that you should quit your home for just that reason. So you should, look for something. But let me quickly say this, that some men are so frustrating as well. They will tell you that how are you going to handle their kids? Remember, she's got 3 right now. How are you going to handle the kids, the affair of the kids, and be working a part-time job and be schooling as well? We should also put that into consideration. They would not help some frustrating men. Let us take this call. Why is it not coming through? I just couldn't take it. Please call back. Okay, it's still on. But why is it not coming up? Most times. Please call back. I just couldn't take it. I believe something went wrong somewhere. You can call back. Okay. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
I said let me contribute to this sister, the one in UK first.
Okay.
You see, a woman with 3 children, to be doing a part-time job, going to school, taking care of the house as a woman is not an easy thing without the support of that man.
Yeah, I quite agree with that.
It's not an easy thing with 3 children. Maybe these 3 children, the way some of us give birth, maybe the first one is a year and some months, you give birth to the second one. You trust now. The second one maybe it's not up to 2 years, you give birth again. So if they are very young like that, it's not going to be very easy with
there
her.
Will be 3 babies.
Of the husband.
3 babies.
3 children. Yes, 3 children with a part-time job, having time to study. When you come home, it's not an easy thing without the support of your husband. That's number 1. Okay, I agree with the previous caller who said maybe the woman could have allowed that thing to commence before for her to start making kids. One thing with pregnancy, we don't predict it. At times there is where God will be sending pregnancy. You think it's very easy.
Yeah.
Because you think it's very easy. But at the time, when you are looking for it, then you will know that pregnancy is not that easy. So maybe the children are coming. If the lady decides to say, let me leave my marriage now. But this one will not be the excuse for her. There are ways people handle issues. Leaving the marriage is not an option. That's because maybe the man didn't talk about the education. Let me say it another way. Some men they are selfish. They only care about themselves. They understand things that's good for them. You deceive this lady to UK. Reaching UK, now you don't want to fulfill that promise you made to her and the father back in Nigeria. It's not good.
At all.
A woman, how will you enjoy the peace of that marriage? You are not supposed to deceive anybody into any marriage. When the person loves you for who you are, that person will take you for who you are. If a man loves you because of who you are, that man will love you for who you are. If a woman loves you for who you are, let it be you are the most ugliest man, you are crippled, the person will take you for who you are, not what the person is eyeing towards you. It's just like that was in lady's dream. You charter this dream. I know it's not going to be very easy with that lady now in that marriage. But one thing for her, because if she broke up from the marriage, remember the children, other people are there in the family already. It's not going to be easy for the children.
At all.
Because a home where the mother will be in East London, the father will be in West London. It's not a good thing for the children as well. Let her think now that they now bring people into that marriage. It's not just for the two of them now. Let her remember her children. For the children not to bring her children up outside that matrimony is another danger for her. We see what many single mothers are passing through. Their children are passing through for the boyfriend of their mother and all these things. So there are so many things that is involved. Even though she goes out of that marriage today, she's going to date somebody else. So I know some men are very dumb, as they are very deaf. When you are talking to the dumb man, you have to run. The man has achieved her aim. He's not interested about what that lady wants or what she doesn't want. So for me, it's not an easy thing for her. What she would do, I know maybe there then give her loan. As far as she has not worked in that country, it's going to be difficult for them to pass a loan to her in United Kingdom for her to resume anything.
Yes, they will definitely need the help of the man. Like, they will definitely
still need the help.
Yeah, the working documents of the man.
They will still need the assistance of the man. So in every area, that man know without me, there's nothing she can do there. And at the same time, maybe she just come into the country, she start giving birth. She might not be exposed to so many things. There are so many marriages. Some men, if they know more than you a bit, they will overcage you for you not to know many things. Some women, if they feel they know many things more than you in a certain place, they will overcage you. We know these things in marriages. It happens.
Yes.
Some marriages don't look like marriage anymore. It's just like a senior houseboy and housegirl business of a thing. They will overcage you, so she will not know around. You know, a senior one now. You will not know your way around. You might just be in that UK for 15 years. You don't know so many things are happening. The man or the woman will not want you to know. Let me not put it to one side. So if the husband is that type, I will tell you that lady might be in the UK for the past 8 years. She will not know the big force. She will not know so many things. You know, it's for her. She's passing. Before a woman will make a decision and say, let me quit this marriage, there are so many things she's not finding funny in that house. Apart from this one, she just bring out. If she wants to tell you many things, she will say things that it's not only about this education. So for me, let her talk to the man once more. I know the man has been keeping a deaf ear. You know, some men, you might be talking to them. They are not deaf and dumb. They'll be looking at you as if, let her be talking. You know, some men will say women nag. You can talk to one man concerning certain issue. For 2 months, nobody will hear your voice. The man will keep deaf ear. The day you say, have I not been talking to you for the past 2 months? He will say, you see her now, she's nagging.
He will say you are nagging.
But nobody was there for the past 2 months to bear you witness that you have been saying a certain issue and the man is keeping a deaf ear. You understand me?
Yeah.
By the time you are running out of patience, you say, I've been telling you this thing for the past 2 months. You are not showing concern. Say, you see now, how that your wife now go? See how she was shouting at you. But nobody know what this woman has been bearing indoor, behind the closed door that nobody can see. So let her calm herself down. Let her know that children are involved now. 3 children, not 1, not 2, 3. So so many things are involved. Yes. People are not involved. Let her not quit the marriage for any reason. I know it's not a very soft issue for her to understand. But if education is her priority, that she must have it. They said time, like some callers said, they say there's still time. My dear, you can't be 60 years and decide to be in university and you want to work with it. That's not dream. That's not your dream again. To me, there's always a set time for everything. So if maybe she's 13 and she's still dreaming of having that education, you know, there are people who are career women who want to have a certain level of education, want to be in a certain office. You will see that even though they are earning 1,000 naira, but they are forfeit doing it. Yeah. They are forfeit doing it. They want to be a working class woman. They don't care if you are a businesswoman, you are earning 1 million naira profit a month. They don't care. But they want to be a career person. That's their dream. I have a friend, right from when we were growing up, he said she loved to teach. Today she's a teacher. She's not rich. She didn't even care. When we are traveling now to say, are you not traveling? Say, no. If she travel now, how will she go to ask better abroad? They say, no, let me just stay here. That's her dream. If you see the way she's doing it with all joy. Please let her understand. Let her look for a way how she can be doing it, because it's not going to be very easy if the kids are very young now for her to work, study at the same time, being a housewife at the same time. We know Europe pattern now. Nobody to leave the children for.
Yes.
Nobody will take care of the children for 1 hour for you. I said, let me just help me to take care of this children. I have class. Nobody will do that for you. We know Europe. We know our system here. So let her sit down and reason what she will do. That separating from the man or divorcing the man is not an option. Let her remember people are involved already. Let her. It's what she will meditate. A friend once told me that before a woman will leave her husband's house, separate from the husband, it take women years, but it take me a few days to conclude I'm leaving this woman. But it take women years to say I'm through with this marriage. A woman can be telling you I'm not interested in this marriage because she can still stay for another 10 years. Yes. But a man said I'm not interested in this marriage, the reaction will be written all over. He can be flirting here and there without no fear. Yeah, that's my little contribution for the woman in UK. For the one in Nigeria,
okay.
There are some men, the woman will get out of shape. Let me tell you one thing. I've seen so many marriages, what spoil so many marriages. There are some men, before they get married to you, they give you money for cream. They admire and say, Mama Ngozi, go and change this your hair. You know, before I married you, you normally do your hair every 2 weeks. These days, you don't care. If the woman is not buoyant enough, you see some men supporting you. They want to keep you neat. I have a friend one day, which the husband bought a lipstick for her. I said, 30 euro lipstick. If my friend wants to buy, we'll be looking for the one of 10 euro, 5 euro. I said, but this one, the man said that is the color he liked so much. Madam, he said, because I've not been seeing lipstick in your mouth. I thought the one you have is finished. So, there are men who cannot do that. They don't even look at you whether you rub lipstick. Some men, it's not by you are not dressing up well that make them to go outside. Though. The chronic cheater will always go outside. There are some men, no matter what you do for them, to make them admire you, to make them see reason with you. There are some men who believe they have jumped into a young woman's hand. They are looking for every way to go out. They are looking for every way to go out. Even if the woman decides to be wearing gold, wearing pants around the house, the man is not care. Nigeria is a bit easy because most of the time we don't share apartment with people. And what about here? We share apartment with people. Can you dressing those sexy around where other men or other women are around? No. There's a way you expose yourself. So, in a way, at times, some men help their wife too. Honey, I know of a man who said, honey, for some time now, the way you dress up, you don't make up when we are going to church. He says, it's not your children. I don't have time. They say, okay, let me take care of the children. So you do the makeup.
Okay.
What's that man looking for? That man is trying to make that woman what he wants that woman to be, what he wants to see, how he wants that woman to look like. So some men don't help you. And some men like going outside. They enjoy outside more. They don't care if the one at home. No matter how you dress, they don't like it. A brother comments and say, why do they like house girl? If many men want to look how attractive you are, many men will not go for house girl. Because on house girl, their hair is so rough, they don't wear good clothes, they don't wear good shoes. But you see that they clean for that house girl more than their wife who clean excess.
You are
so
very correct.
It's by the grace of God. To me, what I understand in marriage is a mystery. There's a mystery in that marriage. If your husband loves you, your husband loves you, adore you, and cherish you, you are very blessed. If your wife loves you and cherish you as a man, you are very blessed. If the equation balance for the two of you, you are very blessed. Some people go into marriage for wrong reason. When they got there, not what they are going there to find is what they see. So everything is fucked up. At the end of the day, start misbehaving. And some men and some women too, they are under, how do I put it? The first caller said it. He said they are sick. Some men are sick, they don't know what they want. Some women are sick, they don't know what they want.
Okay, what is now your advice to the one in the UK?
I don't advise her to leave. So what she will do is she will keep praying. Number one, she will keep praying. And how will she leave the house now with the children? Because if separates from the husband, people will say it's because of the benefits. Although that one is not important anyway, because the benefit or no benefit do not mean anything. You should go as I say as a single mother now. You should go outside and stay as a single mother. It's going to be a bit difficult for her more because no assistant there. Then she will drop the children at school, go to work, then come back, take care of the children, go to school. It's not an easy thing anyway. So, but to the way she explained, the man is not going to do anything about education. Let her know that. To me, it's written all over. The man is not going to do anything about education. To me, what that man wants is that the man brought her to this place as a wife, keep pumping her. By the grace of God, she's giving birth successfully. They have 3 kids already. The man is not interested. But if you find out the man is a selfish man, he's selfish.
Okay.
Because at least if you didn't attend, you didn't fulfill all 100%. At least let her attend to some height. I said instead of maybe she's supposed to read from class 1 to 6, but I was able to help her from class 1 to 3. At least achieve something for her that you can be proud of a bit.
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
So I don't advise her to leave. Then let her sit down and concentrate more. Let her sit down and concentrate, but let her think deep.
Okay.
If it's because if you did something to me, my logo is that if you did something that comes out of you, you fulfill in doing you don't regret about it.
Yeah.
But by the time you listen to people too much and you do it, at the end of the day you regret it, and which is not the best.
Okay.
It's better you did some certain things, you are fulfilled, you are content that yes, I'm happy I did it. But it's not good that at the end of the day, if not because of people, I could have just said, but it's not the best. To me, let her fulfill the decision she will take at the end.
All right.
That's my contribution.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma. Bye. All right. You have listened to all the contributors, even the ones that called, the ones that called, and the ones that typed. You have seen everything. Is the ball is in your court. You know what to do. Remember, you are the one that is wearing the shoes. You know where it pinches, so you should know the right thing to do. That is why we are here. We give you our advice, and then it's left for you. The decision is entirely yours. So we can't force the decision on you. We can't force our contributions on you. We give you our contributions the way we would have done it if we were in your shoes. So we tell you the way it is. It is now left for you to decide. Mama, I hate you. Okay, there was a contribution I wanted to see. No, I don't think so. It was here. Okay. Okay, yes, I've seen it. Sister Benedicta wrote that are the kids not in school? The kids are in school. Remember, there are kids that do, half day in school, and there are kids that do full day. There are some that close 12, there are some that close 1, and there are some that close 4. So, it's not really a thing that you can leave your class to go pick a child up from the school. It's not done. So I have done it before. I think it was last year or last 2 years. I did a course here, and with the support of my husband, it was very, very easy for me. But if he wasn't there, it would have been tough, because as at the time I was entering the class, they are closing from school. So I wouldn't have been able to combine both. But when I am going to school, he's going to pick them up. You understand? Stay with them, feed them before I come back. You understand? So it's a thing of the both party. Actually, if you ask me, it's a thing of the two. They are the ones that can make it work. Yes, they are the one that can make the two of them. You know, the man, she needs, whether or not you agree with me, she needs the support of her husband. If not, she will not be able to do it. This is not Nigeria. If it's Nigeria, you can just take the kids to your mother, or you bring your mother over. Your mother can go picking them from the school and running all those on your behalf when you are in school or at work. But in the absence of that, or you can also get a maid. It's quite cheap over there. It's cheaper over there. And or you can get your younger ones if you have any. It's quite easy over there. But in the Western world here, I don't know, I have experienced it, so I know it's not going to be easy. Even when I was doing the course, I wasn't working then. I wasn't working. So it was still a kind of heavy for me, like if my husband wasn't there. Not to talk of she's going to be working and be schooling. And also, do not rule out this aspect that if she needs to school, she needs a loan, because it's not a thing you can just do without, you have to pay. You know, in the United Kingdom, education is very expensive. You pay. So if you have to pay, you need a loan. If you don't have the money in cash, you need a loan. And for you to get a loan, you need a working document, if you know what I mean. So she cannot actually do these things without her husband. Even if she gets a part-time job first, there is an extent a part-time job loan, as in there's an extent a part-time job we do for her in a loan. Like, there's an extent, you understand? So, but not as if she cannot do it. She can start now, but she will not be able to combine both now. She can start a part-time job now, but what will she do to her kids? The first question. 2, and even if she gets someone that will be taking care of the kids, like if the husband had agreed, the husband, as in she would have been working when the husband have closed, so that the husband will be able to, you know, sit the kids while she's at work. So she can work for a while and then seek for a loan. You understand? But definitely she needs someone to sit her kids. This is where the problem lies. But I don't know, it's left for her to decide what she should do. I am not advising you to quit your home, because it's not enough. Yes, the man did not keep to his promises. Yes, the man did not fulfill all what he promised you. It's still not enough for you to leave your home. So long as the man is not abusive, it's still not enough. I believe you will be able to work something out. Work it out, and by the grace of God, it's all going to be well with you. All right, my people, with this, we are going to be concluding for today. Hey, my wonderful people. I love you all, guys. Remember, I said it's my birth month. Tuesday next week is my birthday. Yes, so I will be celebrating with you guys. You know, this time, stay at home. No going out. So I'm going to be celebrating with you guys and my family. We are going to be celebrating it together. So be prepared, because on Tuesday we are going to bubble. Oh, we are going to bubble because it is my birthday. Yes, I am April 7th. It's my birth month. So I thank you all for coming. I thank you for watching. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your contribution. I couldn't have thanked you enough. No. I appreciate you all. I thank you for all you have done. Please, guys, if you have not subscribed yet, do not forget to hit the subscription button, and also to click the bell notification, so that when there is a video for you, you will know and you will watch. Subscribe, guys. Share this video, share. Go to my YouTube channel and share. Do not share the ones on Facebook. Just go to the YouTube channel, direct and share. Remember, the link is still there. Click the link and it will just take you there direct. Subscribe, please. If you have not subscribed, share it to your friends. Let them subscribe so that we'll go viral. You know, this place we learn, we discuss, we contribute, and we learn. This is why we are here. We are no gossips. We are just here because we want all to be well with all of us, and it shall be well with all of us in Jesus' name. Amen. Please enjoy this period of quarantine. Enjoy it very, very well. Make the best use of it. Do not just sleep, watch movies, do all that as well, but also try to make something, try to create something. Do not let it waste away just like that, because before you are going to see this time again, only God knows if you are going to see it in this lifetime again. So make good use of it. Do not let it waste away. Make, create this bond with your husband, your wife, your children. Create this bond so that you at least you benefit something in this period of quarantine, so that you will amend those areas that has not been very, very perfect. You know what I mean? So guys, enjoy this period of quarantine. Stay safe, stay healthy. Do not go out, but if you have to, wear a face mask and a surgical gloves, and then you are good to go. Remember to change the gloves as often as possible. When you pull it, waste it and get another one. Do not pull it and rewear. It is very risky, guys. And mind where you touch. Wash your hands as often as possible, and I believe a solution is on the way. Very soon it's all going to be over. Okay? All you need to do every day that passes, thank God, because He is the reason you are still alive. If it's by your strength, you would have been dead. But because the hand of God is upon your life, you are alive, and give Him all the glory. Remember, He's a jealous God. He does not share His glory with anyone. Do not share it with Him. Do not drag it with Him. Just give Him all the glory and you will be blessed. Remember a songwriter that says, "Mama say, or when I wear away," that is a grateful heart always gets more. You understand? That's if you are grateful, you always get more. Yes. And also, I will not forget to remind you guys that on Tuesday is my birthday. I need your wishes. I need your prayers. I need all you can afford. Yes. And I'm going to be celebrating it with you in this quarantine period. Yes, so inside our house. We'll celebrate it here, whether the devil likes it or not. We must have to make ourselves. See, the best person that can make you happy is you. The best person that can make you happy is you. Do not wait for people to come and make you happy. Make yourself happy. Remember, laughter is very contagious. Just make sure you laugh, you smile. Make yourself happy in this period, and every other person around you will be happy. Okay? That is what it takes. When you frown a lot, you get older. Not be me talking. Now so it be. Okay? Thank you, my beautiful people. If there are questions to be asked, do not forget to inbox me. And also, if you have topics, if you have things that you want to discuss, do not forget to inbox me as well. The line also is still available. You can call. I will pick it and we'll discuss it. You know, now that is how we roll. And do not think maybe if you say it now, another year will not say, I've been treating topics. If you don't want me to measure your name, I do not measure. If you don't even want me to measure where you are from, I don't measure it. When I measure it, I might have taken a permission from you. So if you want it plain like that, I can do it for you. So do not feel people will not know it is you. They will not know. I will cover. I've got your back. Okay, but it's good for you to share so that people will learn. Okay, because if you don't share and people make the same mistake you have made, and when you had the opportunity to have prevented them from making that same mistake, God will hold you responsible. Please, guys, let us be plain. Let us keep our fingers crossed. Solution is on the way for the COVID-19. Remain blessed, guys, as we will meet next 2 weeks Friday. But we may also meet before that next 2 weeks. You understand? But our date is on next 2 weeks Friday. But if anything come up, I will just come on air. You know, and I trust you guys. You're always there for me. You've got my back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all, and I thank God for making it possible for me to be here today and for you to be there. I bless God for your life, and I thank you for everything. I thank my crown for his contribution. Thank you for his support. May the Lord bless him in Jesus' name. Stay blessed. Keep your fingers crossed. Solution is on the way. Okay? Like the Italians will say, andrà tutto bene. All right. Bye, guys. See you there.